Hi everyone, welcome back to Authentic Worth Publishing. I do hope you're well. Thank you very much for staying tuned with us. I'm really hoping that you are enjoying the content so far and the book series, The Power of Forward Thinking Mindset, which is doing extremely well at the moment. Copies of this book can be found on my website, which is www.authenticworth.com. In today's video, I'm going to be speaking about the authentic few in chapter 9. Now, this has to be one of my favorite chapters just because I understand the importance of authenticity. Without further ado, I'm going to read from page 163. And it says, choose your friends wisely. People will dislike you when they sense you are going higher than them. It's a shame that people who dislike others don't know what they had to go through to be who they are. They see the glory, but don't want to know the story. When you think about your life, how many people can you identify as a friend? If you have to pause or sigh and wonder, there is a chance that you haven't sat down to analyze and reflect on those around you. It's important in every stage of our lives to know who we are surrounded with. When it comes to authenticity and friendships, it goes hand in hand. How real are you with others around you? And how real are they with you? How comfortable are you around others and vice versa? No matter who you are, everyone needs that confidant, that strong friend, that strong sister, that strong brother that they can depend on. I don't believe anybody wants to be taken advantage of, and people only come to you when they want something and they're gone. You need to remember that friendship is a two-way process. As it says in page 164, I've realized that you cannot manipulate friendship. It's not by force, and it has to be built. You need to analyze and understand the people that you have around you. How are they adding value into your lives? Because you need them. No matter where you are in the world, you need value-added friends, people that can pour into you. And you need to have those friends that you can be willing to be real with. You know, when you want to take off all the makeup, you're real, you're bare, you're naked. You need that freedom with the right people. Now be careful though, because people can take that for granted, and you have to be wise to know who to open up with. But the authentic few is not necessarily about the number of people. The authentic few can just be two people, and those two people are the ones that will feed you, they will invest in you, they will bring out the best in you because they want to see you succeed. It's very unlikely in the world that we're in today where people want to see you succeed but not more than them. It hits your pride. It triggers you. I get that. But realistically, ask yourself, what is the essence of me having friends if I'm not going to wish them well? If I only want them to do a little bit lower than me and I want to be more higher than them, what kind of value are you adding in that person's life? And how are you cultivating yourself? The reputation you carry is highly dependent on the way you treat people. Don't expect to have good friends if you aren't being a good friend to others. You attract what you are. You can't deceive yourself at all. True and false characters will always show up. If you can't celebrate your friends when they are in the early stages of growth, how will you be able to handle it when they exceed their expectations? Don't let this be you and get left behind. I've seen so many people getting left behind because they're not happy for their friends. Or when they see their friends doing well, they feel triggered. Anytime your friend is doing well, learn how to celebrate them because you don't know how much they've had to go through to get that breakthrough. Well, this person is traveling. This person has a successful business. This person is getting clients. Some people, they may use that just to feel good. And that could be their biggest achievement. Or why don't you be happy for them? Why don't you rejoice with them? The authentic few will make you realize that you will never know who a friend is until you are in power. That's why it's called the authentic few, the real confidences, the real sisters, the real brothers. When you go higher and higher, you will know those who are there for you. If you're in a down state at the same time, you will also know who's there for you. There are a few people that will stand with you when you are at the top. People will cling to you when you are going higher because they see an advantage for themselves. Be warned of people who attach themselves to you because you're going higher. Once they've got it, they are nowhere to be found. When you start a business for the first time, it may not go as smoothly or grow fast as you wanted it to. Where are the supporters and the encouragers then? However, when it starts moving forwards, people of influence and authority will start coming your way. You will notice those who haven't spoken to you in years befriending you, wanting to receive all the good stuff. Please be wise. We all need to apply wisdom and be aware that this can happen to us at any time. Know your circle, know your influence. Those authentic few friends that you have should bring out the best in you. And they should also be able to tell you the truth in love. And you must also reciprocate that back. So no matter what you're going through in your friendship life, know your authentic few. Know those who are willing to add value and not be a liability. As you are growing older, you need people who are worthy enough to invest in you, to invest in your mindset, to invest in your lifestyle, to invest in who you are as an individual, your mental health, your emotional well-being, your spiritual well-being. Never underestimate these great people. They are assets to you. And don't be afraid to let people go in love. It's so easy to think that, oh, well, this person has been my friend since secondary school, and you think that that's your life done. Don't give people so much power where they think that without them you can't go further. You can. Don't think that, oh, you're in a box because this person isn't in my life anymore. If not, God may have to take that person out of your life to teach you a lesson, because he doesn't want you to be succumbed to that person. Do you know that sometimes if one is not careful, they can make that person a god? They can make their friends the main focus of life. And that is very dangerous, because when a fallout occurs, who will you have to run to? Because you focused your whole mind, your whole being on that one person. Notwithstanding, we must be able to know that not everybody is going to be for us. And that is very important and also healthy for you. Don't try and force friendships. As this book says in chapter 10, friendship is not by force. You have every right to let people go in love if they are not adding value into your life, if they are not bringing out the best in you. And it's not to say, what is in it for me? If you don't feel comfortable being able to encourage someone, that person isn't your friend. That person is more of an associate or a comrade. Don't mix the three. Confidences, constituents, and comrades. They're all in my book, It's Time to Heal, for those of you who want to gain a deeper insight into what friendships are and the categories. So make sure you know your place in people's lives and know your levels. When you know your levels in people's lives, it saves you so much time trying to please them. You must know how far you can go with someone. You must know how close you can also be with someone at the same time. You must know what to share with someone and not what to share. You must know when enough is enough, and you must also cultivate wisdom with the people around you. Know where you stand. Don't force yourself into being in someone's life. If they haven't invited you, humble yourself and stay where you are until God brings the right people your way. You are going to save a lot of heartache in the seasons of loneliness. God is going to bring the right people into your life. But in order for God to bring the right people into your life, you need to be the right person for someone else. Remember, it's a two-way process. I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you. We've got 3 more chapters to go in the power of a forward-thinking mindset. I'm extremely excited for the last 3. And in chapter 10, we will be focusing on the cost of hesitation. Don't miss it. For those of you who would like a copy, as mentioned before, you can find this book on www.authenticworth.com. Thank you very much for listening to the video. If you have any more questions about the authentic few or any questions about book writing and publishing as a whole, please do not hesitate to email me. I will also list that in the description bar below as well. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you in chapter 10, where we speak about the cost of hesitation. Take care and have a great day. Bye.